Yo, if you guys need someone to grind some My Team games for you, Spotlight Sims, Domination, Unlimited, XP for that season reward, hit up Rose NBA on Twitter. Link will be in the description. He got you. Yo, what's going on, guys? Shake and Make back, and today this is a super important video that could save you and depend on whether you actually get this Caron Butler or you don't. If you don't listen to this video, there's a good chance you might get screwed this season because, yeah, they did something sneakily that's going to make this card a little bit harder to get this season. So last season, again, you know, they created this whole new system where you automatically, it saves your picks and everything to move up the board. But they have the little thing on the left, the fouls. Now, last season, I picked this whole board, and I think I had like one foul, maybe two. I've already fouled out of the Ascension board. And when that happens, you get reset all the way back to the bottom, you lose all the picks that you had remaining, and you're pretty much screwed. Again, it resets your board. But if you watch this video and listen to what I'm saying, you won't be that screwed. You want to make sure that first step is to record every single one of your triple threat boards. You want to make sure you record it so you can see what spots you pick. Because if this happens to you, you want to know what spots are what. You guys can see right now on the screen, you're looking at my Ascension board. I've picked 2 spots so far on the top board. I just got back to the top board in 2 picks because, again, I remembered, okay, this was the spot that got me up here the first time. This was the spot that got me up to the next level. And boom, I'm back at the top board. And I've even tested it, and I knew which spots were what because I recorded my Ascensions because I'm a YouTuber, but you don't have to. I mean, again, the PlayStation 4 or 5, they all have recording features, so you don't even need to be a YouTuber to do this, to record spots. You can even write them down. Write down, you know, 1 across, 1 over, whatever that. Like, so, again, according to my knowledge, again, if what I'm thinking is correct, again, but so far, every spot that I picked has been the same. So when your board resets, it does not change positions, okay? So, if you foul out, here's what you need to do. Again, you go back, you look at your old recordings, or you look at what you wrote down, and boom, you know, okay, this is the spot to get to the next board, this is the spot to get to the top board, and then don't pick these spots because we've already picked them, or there's fouls in these spots. But again, if you wrote it down and you were real specific and you were like, hey, there's a +4 picks over here, you can pick that spot again, and you give yourself more of a chance. And then, look at that, you just upped your odds. So, again, that's what I ddid here. I tested it out really quickly. I picked a foul spot because I just wanted to see if my theory was true. And then I went, okay, my theory's true. So I went over and picked up the +3 picks. So now I've got 4. Now this right here should be a pick multiplier ×3 if my theory is correct, which it is. It's a ×3. There's even a ×2 on here that I know I can pick. So I kind of want to pick that and just see if it goes ×6. I don't know if it's going to, but I'm going to pick that spot, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up and 1 over. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. Let me just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure I don't do it right. So this spot right here, again, this should be, this should be a ×2. This should be a ×2 multiple. It is, okay. So does that go ×6 or what does it do? Okay, no. Wait. Okay, I don't think... Okay, I think I just fumbled. So, okay, we just lost a pick because of that. So, apparently, if you have a multiplier and you pick another multiplier spot, it doesn't add them. You just lose the pick. Okay, so that's not good, but at least we know that for the future, and y'all know that for the future, all right? I'm sacrificing the picks. Now, again, on my screen right now, I'm going to bring up the spots that we've already picked, and I'm not going to pick those spots. So, we've already picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like 15 spots already have been picked, so I already have a really good odd. So it's almost like I didn't foul out because, again, I was smart and I wrote it down. I've got the red X's on it, so I know that this spot right here does not have the prize. This spot right here does not have the prize. So now, I just got to make smart picks, and as long as I don't pick the same spot twice, we'll be good. This spot right here doesn't have the prize, but this spot I've yet to pick, and it will give me a token and a pick back. Okay, that's nice. That's huge. That will increase my odds. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to pick every spot below where I've already picked. So now that I know that from the future, at least that'll make it a little bit easier. So we've already picked this spot right here, but this spot we have not picked. It will be, okay, just empty. That doesn't help us out. But again, even if we don't get it this time, the grand prize, we get the next time. So this spot right here, I have not picked. This one I did. It was not the grand prize. This one is not the, but hey, it's a pick and a pack back, so that's fine. We get to keep moving. We get to keep going. So I'm going to keep picking spots. Now, I think this one right here was not the prize, but what about above it? Not the prize well, but we'll take it. 1,000 MT, that's not too bad. Definitely not too shabby. What else? Okay, so the spot was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over from the third row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is not the spot, so we'll take the spot below it, and boom, it's just empty. Okay, so we got one spot left, but again, remember, our board, we've already picked all these spots, so we know what not to pick. The corners, I've picked here and here, so let's pick right here. Hey, 2 extra picks, see? This is big, this is major. We are clearing through chunks of the board. We've already picked, again, this one and this one. We know it's not that, so let's just pick this one just to see. Okay, that's fine. Let me try and, again, we've already picked, I think, we've already picked both of these corner spots. Let's pick this one right here. It gives me another pick. Oh, man, we're going to definitely get the prize. We're definitely going to get the prize, man, because we already have picked up most of the foul spots. We've already cleared out damn near over half the board, so these next 2 ascensions are not going to be that bad. This corner spot we have not picked, and again, it just gives us MT. So, this doesn't actually give you the prize, as you can see, but it is going to significantly increase your chances because the fouls, they really won't matter that much. Because, yeah, again, you get so many picks through just, hey, getting the bonus picks, and from, again, it's just repeating. So the next time my board's going to come up, the spots are going to be the same. It's going to be the same thing. So now I know, don't pick the spots I've already picked, and don't pick the spots that I've already picked here, obviously. And so, really, we take all the spots that we picked here, plus 15 other spots we've already picked. There's only, like, maybe, like, what? 25 to 30 spots total left? So that is huge. That is huge. So we should have no problem getting this Caron Butler. I'm sure there's probably a couple more fouls sprinkled in here. But even if we fouled out again, we could just take the screenshots, mesh them together, and boom, pick the spots I haven't picked up. So this is a huge trick that you need to make sure you're paying attention. So the basic steps are just to record your picks. That's all you have to do. Record them, and then again, write them down, what's where. If you get something good, like the MT spot, if I really wanted to, I could, if I foul it out again, I could pick the ×3 multiplier and then pick that spot if I wanted to get the 3,000, but not really needed. I guess if we foul it again and we already get the grand prize, then we'll do that. But yeah, this is a major key. Make sure you are doing this. Record the spots. Again, most of the consoles have in-game recording stuff. If I hit this button, I literally just go here and then go save short clip, and then we can just save like the past 15 minutes and boom, it saves the whole clip for that. That's on the PS5. I don't know what the Xbox has, but definitely, I know back in the day, you just be like, Xbox record that, and it records stuff or whatever. So that stuff works still too, but make sure you're doing that. Record the spots, and even if you foul out, it does not matter because you know what spots to pick, and you're right back to where you was. And in fact, you can actually be in a better position because you can get like I just did. You got the +4 picks. So even though we fouled out, we technically actually got more picks because of fouling out. So that's kind of fire. Because I knew where that +4 spot was, and then we hit another plus pick spot. So we actually increased our odds by fouling out, which is kind of nuts. So that's the good stuff. We know what spots not to pick. And again, if we look at the Ascension here, we still get, what, 2 or 3 more tries? We get 1 at 30, and then I think, what, 1 at 36 or something? 36, so yeah. And you get a lot of picks, too. For this one, you get, like, don't you get, like, 16 picks or something? And this one, I think you get, like, 10 or 8 or 10 picks. So you get a lot, or maybe it's 12 picks. I don't know. You get plenty. So I should have no problem. The odds are in my favor for the next time, but I want to make this video because if you don't record them ahead of time, yeah, then you're screwed. Then you're gonna foul out. You're probably gonna foul out. They've definitely increased the amount of spots on the board, and you're gonna get really screwed. It was funny because I had seen someone else foul out, and I was like, oh, that's bad. And then it happened to me a couple days later. So make sure you're paying attention. I hope this helped us. This tip does help you. And again, yeah, you just gotta pay attention to your boards, man, and like look at where everything happens. And when you do, by the way, when you do foul out, I actually think you do get to use the rest of your picks, but you have to come over to the extras tab and then click on them. That's what I had to do. So yeah, hopefully you guys take that advice, run with it, use it, unless they patch it for next season. But for this season, this 1000% works, and I don't think they're going to be messing with this or patching this. I don't even know if they could, to be honest. That would be really scummy of them, to be honest. It's sad that it's come to this, that there's fouls on a reward board that can screw you and try and... It's already hard enough trying to get the reward, but now we gotta come up with things like this. But I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope this helps. This is a major key, so take use of it. And make sure you get the Caron Butler, because it is a pretty good card. And again, now, could you do this with the draft mode as well, I wonder? Because the draft mode, I think, does have fouls. And if you fouled out, I don't know if it gives you the remaining picks, though, after you foul out on the draft mode. I don't think it would. But I know it does on this, so make sure you guys just take note of that. And again, your drafts always change. The drafts change the boards, though. This doesn't. So, major key. Use the tip, and yeah, be great with it. But Season 2 is here. And hopefully I'll get to how much more XP do I have to get to that next Ascension board? It's not really that much. That's only 14,000. I'll probably, honestly, get to that pretty soon, because there are some pretty big chunks of XP here this year. But I hope you guys did enjoy. Shake and bake, and I'm out. More tips coming. And of course, I'll show you the next two Ascensions, and I'll try and make sure we don't pick the same spots and get you a video on that. But yeah, hopefully we can get that card too. But I hope you guys did enjoy, and leave a like if this helps. Peace, man. Woo.